Hey everybody, Dragon Master here with another episode, or another, Showdown fight, and, this was a really close fight, actually. We started off with the Gore against Sharpedo. He didn't Mega Evolve it, so I thought he didn't have a Mega Evolution at all. He took out my Glasgow in 2 shots, then he Mega Evolves against my Skarmory, and this is where I really didn't start off very well at all. And I was very redundant. I did get the Stealth Rocks though, and that's something that I wanted. So through the Crobat, I figured let's go with the U-turn, because that I thought was going to KO him, and he survived with 2 HP. So I sent out Batman. He resisted it, and then he flinched, I think. No, he did get the aerial ace off. So Sharpedo went down, and then came out the Tentacruel. I used Drain Punch just to get a little bit more HP back. He confused me, and I think that was the downfall of this thing. It's a monster, lol. That's what the chat's saying. Anyway, he was able to take this out and my Stealth Rock, so that sucked. And at this point, it was a 5-on-3, and I did not think I was gonna win it at this point. And you'll see me type in GG at some point around now. I sent out Pidgeot, Mega Evolved it, and used Hurricane twice. Got the Confusion off the first time. Confusion was really useful for me in this fight. Cloyster comes out. I use Hurricane. I thought Cloyster had better special defense than that, and it just went down with no problem. I used Hurricane, and then it got disabled. So against this Jellicent, it used Confuse Ray. I'm like, alright, I need to do something about this. So I started using Work Up, because I was going to plan to use Heat Wave, but I never actually did. Especially after this thing came out, I was like, you know what? I need to switch out, because this thing's gonna one-shot me. Or 2-shot me, or 2-shot me. So I switched into Drifblim. He got the Aqua Jet off, and he knew something was up. So I used Will-O-Wisp, and he used that turn knowing that I would do something to use Belly Drum, and I was so glad I used the burn, because then that only is a 2.5. So Protect, useful there. And then the burn is starting to chip away at both of us. He gets the Aqua Jet off. I get the Shadow Ball off, and Drifblim, I believe, died to burn. No, it didn't. Okay, so Quagsire takes it out. I knew that it wasn't going to do much, so I used Will-O-Wisp. Stockpile started up, so I was like, okay. I guess he thought about the burn. And it's like, okay, this is going to be useful. So, Crobat, I used Roost because I knew that this thing was going to be doing something. But he used Acid Spray, which seemed to be his only attacking move. So I just kept on roosting, because it's not very effective against this guy. Crobat, pretty good. I used Brave Bird to lower his HP just a little bit. Just enough. Or just a little bit. The Leftovers wasn't even in competition with the burn, so the burn was going to wear him down a lot more than the Leftovers would actually heal him. So we got the another Roost off. He got the Recover off, which I was not expecting. I was going to let the burn take him out. So I used U-turn, having enough of this, and switched into Pidgeot, because I knew that I had Roost on this thing. So I was like, let's get some Roosts off, get this thing back to full health. And he was just going to keep on using Acid Spray. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, he probably doesn't have anything else except that. So I used Hurricane to confuse him, because that was going to be useful. That was actually somewhat useful, because right here the burn doesn't even, or the burn just got rid of him. Really, 1% leftovers burn, took him out. I used Roos. He used Confuse Ray, which I was not expecting. This was a really close fight, like I said before. Pidgeot was confused. It used Hurricane though. At this point, I was like, wow, this is the first time I haven't gotten confused with Hurricane. So I used Hurricane again, and it got the Confuse off, but I did get it disabled, but Dark Pulse took it out anyway, so the Confuse was all I really wanted. And Crobat comes out here, and uses Brave Bird. It took it out, and I was so happy that I was finally able to bring it back. Like I said, I thought I lost mid-fight. If you look, I believe around 20? No, 19. I said GG because I thought it was over. And then I survived, taking it out the Azumarill, saying, "Oi, oi, oi, oi!" So yeah, this was a really good fight. And the funny thing is, I actually had to do a few things during the fight, and he had me on a timer. It was insane. I couldn't focus just on the fight. I had to do other things around me. But yeah, that's about it for this episode. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and definitely add this to your favorites, because this was a very close fight. I'm happy I was a part of it, and I'm getting better at fighting in Pokemon. I'm learning how to use Pokemon moves. so with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next episode, where we will hopefully win again. See you guys then. Goodbye.